Hey family, this is Reginald Kuakaru, and just out again on that walk this morning, but wanted to talk to you today about the reason why I'm so passionate about Kemeticism and the Kemetic journey, Kemetic Centered Living, all the ideas that I talk about that are Kemetic, okay? Uh, until I discovered the Kemetic teachings, I had a lot of doubts about Christianity, but there was nothing that I could really put my finger on, nothing that I could really like prove the doubts and stuff that I had, okay? And I'm just one of those people that I need facts I need facts to be the foundation for anything that I do, any direction that I go in, okay? Now, once I get the facts, then I can definitely I can choose to expand and do different things. Okay, go different directions, start to study different things and whatever. But I need that foundation. All right. So I already knew that the ideas of Christianity, like the foundational belief of Christianity, or one of their foundational doctrines, is the fall of man, the fall of humankind, and that we're basically all born sinners, okay? And that doctrine to me is, it is so anti-human. It's just like, oh my God, but it's like, where did that idea come from, So you can know instinctively that there's something wrong with that belief or something wrong with that doctrine when you start to question things, because we know that when you're in Christianity, that's an idea you don't even question, you just accept it on faith, okay? But once you start to questioning, where do you get some answers? That's where Kemetic spirituality came in for me, okay? And that's one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about it, is because it can provide facts for a lot of the teachings that are erroneous, that we know instinctively that are erroneous in Christianity, but we don't have necessarily any other way to prove these ideas, okay? Sorry, I'm walking a little bit later in the morning, so because it's gotten cooler, but the sun is out. But at any rate, that's one of the main reasons, because you think about the idea that we are born sinners. That is a belief, what I call a meta belief, or a meta model type belief, where it's a type of belief that spawns all the other types of beliefs that can be very negative about Christianity, okay? Because in order to believe that you are born in a way defective, then it ends up affecting you and making you accept other negative beliefs about yourself. It causes people self-loathing, and which will then lower your confidence, which will then impact your life, whether it be your relationships that you choose, whether it be the career that you choose. All of that is basically foundational to the level of confidence that you have. Because if you don't even believe that, or if you don't have confidence in yourself, then you're going to choose partners that reflect that lack of confidence, in a lot of different ways. You're not going to be, you're not going to choose a partner that is already confident, that has a lot going for themselves, because you're going to feel threatened when you're not confident in your own self, okay? If you are not feeling confident about your skill set and what you can offer to a company, okay, in the form of doing your job, or you don't feel like you're really skilled, you lack confidence in your abilities, then you won't even quit a job that you hate because you're not confident enough to think that somebody else will want you, or that you'd even have the ability to do well in another job. You just rather stay where you are, okay? So this is the type of thing that people do not consider when they consider that the idea that I'm a born sinner, and what kind of beliefs end up spawning off of that. And then how those beliefs affect you in your life every day, okay? In your everyday choices, all right? So Kemeticism gave me the ability to fact check Christianity and these teachings, because I can go and study where the original idea of the fall came from and what it originally meant. And originally, it didn't mean anything how Christianity, it didn't mean anything how Christianity taught it, okay? It didn't mean anything negative. It was actually expressing the idea of how the soul descends into matter, okay? And that wasn't a negative thing from the ancient Kemetic perspective. That didn't start until the Greek students basically butchered these ideas, and then Christianity just went along with it. You know, they because they didn't know any better, they just accepted these ideas, okay? So those types of ideas, like total depravity. You might not have ever heard of total depravity, but that's one of these ideas that are connected with the fall of man, okay? And then why do we have to have such a heinous belief in the first place as Christians? Because without that sickness that they invented, the sickness of the fall of man, or the sinfulness of mankind, then you don't need a savior, okay? So they had to couple these two beliefs together in order to get us to believe that we needed a savior in Jesus, all right? So again, all of this stuff comes from the teachings of ancient Kemet. And there are so many links and connections to this that it is undeniable once you start to study it, okay? Once you start to get into it, you realize what Christianity did and what beliefs that they just changed, okay? And how they butchered it. So I know a lot of Christians will just, I know how they do. They'll come up and they'll say, well, just because it's from Africa, that don't mean that, you know, it's the truth or whatever. That ain't, the foundation is that you can trace the beliefs and the doctrines and where they came from, okay? It's documented. Not much about Christianity and what they call as historical in the Bible is documented. You can't find any grave sites. You can't find the cities. None archaeologically, you can't find any of that, of what they say is historical in the Bible. But you can find where that biblical stuff, especially in the Gospels and the New Testament, you can find where that type of knowledge and those ideas originated, okay? So that's why I'm so passionate about Kemeticism. The second level of that is once you get past arguing about the historicity of the Bible and stuff like that, and God, I want to get past that, okay? But I have to address it, all right? But once you get past that, then there are some teachings, some secret teachings and processes that were secret then, that are not now, of course, that actually will help you to help empower you. The opposite of what Christianity does. It will help give you confidence, okay? It will help you believe, and it will help, or believe in yourself. It will help you raise your confidence, your self-esteem, all of those things. And when I look around in my communities, in the African American communities and the African diasporan communities around the world, a lack of confidence in ourselves is at the foundation of how our communities look, okay? Is at the foundation of being, that our communities are not economically self-sufficient, all right? And to me, to alleviate or to raise the confidence of people is absolutely, positively necessary, okay? So that has to be done, and that has to be, these ideas have to be exposed and changed. And the only system that can expose Christianity and the deceit that they have done is the Kemetic system, because that's where their doctrines originated, okay? That's why I'm so passionate about Kemeticism, because it helps answer the questions that I had about Christianity, okay? And it helps unravel the teachings that they've done and misconstrued, all right? So this is Reginald Kuakaru, and I'm signing out at Kemetic Centered Living. You learn to live life boldly, authentically, unapologetically, and on your terms without guilt or shame. Other people teach you or talk to you about spirituality. Here, I teach you the technical aspects of spirituality. I teach you how to spirituality, okay? All right, guys, y'all have an amazing day, and I will talk to y'all another time, all right? Bye-bye.